Don't.
First, I just really want to say, y'all don't got to give me my flowers. I really know that I'm that bitch for real. Like, my hair is cute, ain't it? Anyways, so sorry. I know I'm that bitch for real. You don't got to give me my flowers. I'm not expecting y'all to give me my flowers. I realize that I don't really care too much about getting my flowers. Like, I just don't think I want to be one of those people who, like, I started this, I did this, da, da, da. Like, I just don't want to be one of those people. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, even hypothetically, if somebody steals your idea, steals your concept, steals something of yours, if you're truly a creative, it's effortless. It's like it's not really on you, it's in you. Okay? So at the end of the day, like I don't really care too much about getting my flowers. I used to care a lot about getting my flowers. Like it's just I did that, I did that. But then it's just like for the most part, I had to ask myself like, why do you even care? One, I've been through the ringer. No, I'm just kidding. But all jokes aside, like I've been through ringer, so it's like there's a thin line between admiration / appreciation and envy. There's a thin line, very thin line. So I grew up watching Lifetime. I don't really trust y'all like that. I don't know if y'all really like, you know, or if y'all, you know, exactly, cause boy, y'all be acting strange. I just be trying to make sure that y'all not really trying to like off of it, you know, cause y'all look. I grew up watching Lifetime. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you get it, you get it. The girls that get it. So but yeah, at the end of the day, like, I just be seeing y'all tussle about stuff. And I just don't want to be one of those people that tussle about stuff. Like, when y'all start using the word raunchy, I was out the country and I heard y'all and I was like, when they start saying that. And it's just like, I don't ever really need my flowers. Y'all don't gotta give me my flowers. Y'all know who the fuck did this shit. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Y'all know who started this shit. You know who the what. You know who's causing these little puddles. Stop playing with it. One thing about it, and 10 things for sure, y'all don't really gotta give me my flowers. Y'all don't gotta give me my flowers because I don't really care no more. I realized like the only reason I wanted my flowers is to feed my ego. Like I really like, oh, she did that. Like, okay, half of it was to feed my ego. The other half was just like, I don't care if you don't give me my flowers, just don't give it to somebody else. You know? But I don't care too much anymore. Like, who started first and who did what first, I don't care. I don't really care. Because if I did it, if I'm really one of them bitches, I'm gonna do it again and again and again and again. Like I said, it's not on me, it's in me. I'm the creative. I'm the wave. So at the end of the day, like I'm just being me and y'all like me. And some of y'all don't even know who y'all are as a person. So you're gonna try to imitate something else. And that's just a problem I feel like a lot of people have these days. Like y'all be having identity crisis and don't even know that you're having an identity crisis. Like, who are you as a person? A lot of you don't know who you are as a person, and that's weird. Like, you too busy. Like, you do this because of this and this and this, and it's just like, but do you really like it? Is that what you really standing for? I don't know. I just be asking the questions that nobody be asking. Anyways, with that being said, I kind of sort of missed y'all. Like, I'm really, I don't know if I want to. I know I have to dive straight into like we're back because that was a long little chunk vacation that I took. So it's just like I'm gonna have to bounce back and get back into the motion and do what I gotta do. But at the same time, like I'm just like I don't want to. So I don't know how I'm feeling right now. I don't know how I'm feeling, but yeah. question though. I was all the way 5 hours ahead of y'all. Look, I'm stuttering, but I was all the way out the country, and I'm seeing all of y'all. When did y'all become Muslims? Like, all y'all rappers just magically Muslim now. I'm so sorry. Look, there's nothing wrong with the religion, because I took a religion class. And I realized, like, religion, like the religions as a whole have more similarities than they do have differences. So for the most part, like, yeah, but it's just something about it. I don't know. Y'all just converting to one religion, all in sync. I don't know. It's something in the water. I'm not saying. Look, I don't know what it is. I'm here for it though. But I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. So I really hope that a lot of you have learned your lesson as it pertains to I hope a lot of you have learned your lesson in life as it pertains to, like, listening to people. And I said that, and you're like, that's kind of random. I said that because, look, I'm one of those people, like, I don't talk too much about what I'm doing. I just do. Remember, I've been told y'all from the beginning of the year, I'm just gonna do just like Nike, swoosh. I've been told y'all that's gonna be the motion. Like, I set the tone. I literally foreshadowed how the year was gonna be. So you see, okay, exactly. So it's just like, I be trying to live in a moment, not do things for a moment. Like, I don't know, that's just me though. I just be trying to live in a moment, and I don't know where I was going with it. I do know where I was going. I do remember where I was going with it. I remember now. I said that to say this. A lot of y'all, it's just, I'm trying to put this in a way where y'all gonna get it. It's not really hard to get anyway. A lot of y'all be in everybody's business but y'all own, and you be getting faulty information from different people. I'm one of those people, you gotta be careful. Like, I'm just one of those people, like, you just really gotta be careful, like, who you ask about me, because you could be sipping piss, thinking you sipping tea. Like, I remember way back when they like, you sipping piss. Yeah, let's bring that back. And I only said that to say this because I've been saying literally a lot lately. But for the most part, I've sat and realized I have this tendency of, I don't know if I let y'all or what I have going on. Cause sometimes I do socially zone out. I don't know what it is. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. So I just, bear with me. But what I'm trying to get at is, like, I'll sit there and somebody will say something about me that it's not fully true, but I don't correct it. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing yet. Like, should I correct it? Like, obviously, if it is terrible, I'm going to correct it. Like, oh, you got me all the way being. But for the most part, like, I know within myself, like, this person or this individual don't even really know me like that. So for me to, like, correct them, I don't know. Like, okay, for example, because it don't make sense right now. For example, somebody could be like, she loves eating pancakes. And me being me, like, I'm a waffle person, but I'm not going to correct them. Like, I don't like pancakes. I like waffles. You know? Like, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. On the other hand, I'm gonna hold off on what I wanted to say. I wanted to say a whole lot of everything, but I'm not gonna say it quite yet because I really want to see how everything goes down. But as it pertains to politics, I don't really get too much in the politics world because I just be here for the mess. But if we're really talking about it, Miss Liberia, Miss Ma'am, come to the forefront. Come to the forefront. I just really like, cause I went back home. Okay, I just really hope that I'm trying to say this in a way where it's like I don't come off biased, because it's like it's not a bias thing. It's just a message to the politicians. I just feel like y'all, as it pertains to business, because when it comes to corruption's everywhere. I just feel like if we're gonna be a corrupt nation, let's be corrupt correctly. You know, I'm not saying everybody's corrupt, but when there's money on the table, people start acting different. And yeah, exactly. Like, people do a lot of crazy things for money, okay? And I just feel like if you guys understood the business, you'd be playing your cards right. Because why take the money and spend it on material things when you could, this is just me hypothetically speaking though. You take the money, you don't have to take obviously all the money, but you take enough of the money, you invest it back into the country, like develop the airports. Obviously, y'all was paving the roads and y'all doing what y'all doing, but for the most part, like, you create tourists. You build your city in a way where it's tourist friendly. That's what I'm trying to get at. When your nation becomes tourist friendly, it brings in more money. Therefore, more money like, you see where I'm going with this? I hope we're really following the path. So I just feel like y'all not, if we're gonna be corrupt, let's be successful, productive, and corrupt. Learn from America. Ain't no straight no tea to her. But Miss Ma'am, she don't got the best looking politicians now, but she still gets stuff done. Like, you can look at her and you be like, you know what? Exactly. But compared to your other brethren and friends, like, y'all not looking too good. I just feel like, I don't know. I'm gonna let that slide though. I'm not gonna speak too much on it as it pertains to economic development because it's my first rodeo there. I did a vlog though, because like I didn't want to bring work with me, so I did like a short little. Well, it's not really short, but I did enough videos to do a little vlog. I do intend on visiting again, so for the most part, like, I can't. That's why I say I don't want to really speak on too much about development because, like, some people say the country's went far. Other people are like, it hasn't went far enough. So I can't really speak on it. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Like, build stuff that's tourist friendly. So more people come to the place. And when more people come, they bringing money, and more money out in your economics mean more money in your pockets. I don't know, like, like, I just thought the dots was just there for y'all to, but obviously some of y'all need help. So, like, well, speaking of politics, not all of y'all need to be politicians. I love that we all want to know what's going on in the world, but I just feel like when it comes to politics, it can get pretty messy. So speak to someone like that knows what they're talking about. Because if you don't know what you're talking about, then you just confusing everybody. Okay. I, when it comes to anything, love to play devil's advocate. So as it pertains to what's going on in Israel, I can't really speak on it. Because, like, the only thing I can really say, and it's just like, it is a touchy subject. But at the end of the day, we're going to keep it a buck because we're already on politics. So, like, we might as well just talk about it anyways. I'm not going to, like, act real shy to the topic, but I'm going to tread lightly with it. I feel like everybody's mad at Israel. Like, they're mad because of how Miss Ma'am reacted. Some people, Israel's like that one fight in high school where the one side's like, I won, and the other side's like, no, you didn't. Like, you did some slimy stuff, like you and your friend jumped in type stuff. Like it's just like nobody can really tell the full grasp of the fight. Does that make sense? Is that I said that to say this. You can really only say like protect the civilians. And even then, think about like Vietnam. A lot of the soldiers pretended to be civilians. So like that's really war. I feel like I don't know if a lot of you don't understand what war entails. It gets pretty gruesome. So yeah, that's really what comes with it. Because a lot of y'all like I don't know if you're shocked. I don't know. When it comes to like politics and business, it's very a cold topic as it pertains to how you move. You have to move very cold and calculated. And I feel like that's what confuses citizens when they look into politics. Like everybody wants to say this and this and this, but at the same time, it's just a chess move. Like Hamas and Israel, they've been like the girlies been going back and forth. They've been doing catty stuff. Hamas, I'm not gonna hold like I'm not saying who's right and who's wrong. But this go. We're not talking about the goals in the past because we can go on for decades about who really started it. But for the most part, like this go, Hamas, you really like you threw the first punch. So it's just like, Miss Ma'am, you threw the first punch and Israel swung back and you just didn't expect her to get her lick back in the worst way. And she really, all she did was pull out a chapter from Machiavelli. And if you ain't look, if you didn't read Machiavelli, let me sum it up for you. His screw's not really there. Machiavelli is one of those philosophers that said, if you're going to get your lick back, get it in the worst way. Heavy on the worst. Like, he's the type to say, like, okay, boom. Because the read, look, when my professor first gave the read, I don't like reading what my professor say read when I was in college because, like, sometimes it'd be boring. But this read wasn't boring. It wasn't boring. I'm like true crime type of girl, so it's just like listen to people screws who aren't loose. It's psychology fascinates me. The human brain fascinates me. Okay. Anyways, but Machiavelli basically says like if you're gonna take over, if you're gonna be in power, like off everybody. The baby gotta go too. Okay, you can't leave nobody. Leave nobody behind. Like, you gotta be feared. Like, don't let them play in your face. That's basically Machiavelli. Okay? Okay. And Israel definitely took play out his book. Like, Israel's like, I'm gonna get my lick back in the worst way. And I can't really speak on it because I can't tell, I can't tell people how to grieve. Like, death is one of those things where it's just like, you can't tell people how to react. I feel like that's a problem for our generation right now. Like, y'all at the stage where y'all like telling people how to react. Now, I'm not saying Israel, what they doing is badly, okay? But at the same time, like, that's what I'm saying. Emotions can't get involved because, come on, you did start it, girl, but Israel, how far is too far? That's the question. Like, and that's probably what just, I don't know. Like, yeah. Yeah. And some of y'all can't really side eye Israel because y'all be doing some treacherous stuff. That's why I can't really be speaking on treacherous behavior because I've done treacherous stuff to people in the past. Like, I'm a better person now. But it's just like, out of me getting my lick back, I've done treacherous stuff. So I can't really, yeah. But hopefully the girlies sit down and just like keep it cute. Yeah. Hopefully they can have like a little sit down and just like, let bygones be bygones. Because truth be told, like, who's to say Hamas not gonna want to get their lick back for this lick back? Like, you know how when you get in a fight, like go back to the fighting reference, like you get into a fight and you lose the fight, but now you want to fight again because you lost the fight. Like you feel like you gotta redeem yourself. Like, is Hamas gonna Exactly. Mm, 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 mm. Well,